Hey GT, so look, throughout the live this evening while we're watching this, I need you to keep dropping their link. Okay? Can you do that for me? Should be a good show for y'all tonight. Relax from all this drama bullcrap we've had all week, so we can sit back and just chill and watch some ghosts. The link that I just dropped, the PNTV. You get it now? So it's going to be Star PNTV. Damn it. What did I do? What the heck? Well, you don't have to do that, sweetheart. All you have to do is the Star PNTV, and Nightbot will do it. But thank you for doing it that way too. Either way, I mean, it's just I think it's easier with the Nightbot. They should be starting shortly. Let me check. Hey, Hilton. Hey, OG.
They say that they see your guys' shadows. Whoa. Hello? Where are you at?
Oh! Something just came running at me. No! Oh, crap! I heard you.
All right, y'all. This is supposed to be one of their scariest ones. So we'll see. There's supposed to be actually a 2-part to this. So it's this one, and next Friday will probably be the second part. So we should have a good night here with this. I'm excited. I've been waiting for it. Tomorrow, Paranormal Quest has their premiere out. So we have a good a weekend. So it should keep us busy until trial resumes for arrested jury deliberations on Monday. Which it was kind of shitty way they did it. They just kicked us out of the courtroom, didn't say nothing. Poor Kit, she thought she did something wrong. Rolling me some broccoli up so I can chill, relax, sit back and chill and watch this with y'all. I'll be in the comments though. I was kind of expecting them to have a verdict back today. They're actually going to take their time and review everything. I figured they've already had their mind made up. But, there's always that one or two people that have doubts, and that's all it takes is one person. Not fair to the rest of us, though. Oh, God, I hope this doesn't start messing up. Got 3 minutes, y'all. Make sure you have your snacks and your drinks. Come on, stupid. Oh, this notification notification thing drives me crazy. I don't care. Get off. All right. It's 8 o'clock. Let's refresh it real quick.
Hey, it's me, your dry skin.
Of course,
We
you
go
want to
through
start
a
with a
lot
commercial.
every day, and loose ceramides might bury your needs to seal in.
They say that they see your guys' shadows. Whoa. Hello? Where are you at?
Oh, something just came running at me. No! Oh, crap! I heard you.
Tonight, my brothers and I traveled to Sumner, Illinois to investigate Pine Lawn Manor. Over the years, this facility has served the community as a nursing home as well as assisted living for the mentally disabled. During this two-part investigation, my brothers and I will document some of our most compelling paranormal evidence, along with video footage that will leave us all speechless.
closed December of 2005. Here we have a nurse's station that was here when you walk in. If you come down this way, here's where you would go in for, like, if somebody was putting somebody in the nursing home, and they would talk to them, do their paperwork and everything. And then down on this hall is where they would have rehab for the people that resigned here. And through those doors there's a room off. It's the last room to your left. They had it set up for the nurses for if there was bad weather. There used to be also a phone that hung there, and they would say that between the hours of 10:30 to 11, it would ring, but it would only ring twice, and then it would quit.
So does this place have a history of being haunted?
Yes. They said that they've seen apparitions, that there's a lady in a black dress that would run the hallway. These are the halls that were active and had your residents down here. I've been told that there's a lot of activity out of this room. A former nurse he was a male, and he passed away in the nurse's station down there. You get a lot of activity down there. The piano is still in here because that nurse that I'm talking about, he liked to joke with people and make them laugh, but he would also play the piano. Somebody had said that these were put on because they had a resident and he would like to go by and knock all the time on it for him. But this is where all your residents were at when it was active. Of course, you have your residence rooms behind you. There's curtains hanging up. There's still some names on the door from some residents that were here. There, I was told, passed away in that room. That was his room. And I was told that he passed away in it. This hallway here will be hallway 2 again, where more residents were. We have a doll here that there was a resident, and she would wheel her wheelchair up and down the hallways, and she liked dolls. So she liked playing with dolls. I was told that they interact with bells, they interact with the dolls, they like things that light up, they like noise. And I figured that's mainly because when they were doing their physical therapy and stuff to try and help them. So they do like that. Hallway 3, which is also known as Red Hallway. And this is where the male nurse had passed away. I'll hear a lot of activity from this hallway. You'll hear things fall, like something's being thrown or something. Belonged to the gentleman that used to pick up the pop cans. This was his room. And I was told that when he was working on it, that he passed away with a heart attack. This is the nurse's station where Ed, the former nurse, passed away in here of a heart attack. This is their break room. Still got the lockers for the people that worked here.
What's that?
I just heard a man. Yeah, as soon as we started walking out, I heard Mel's voice. I just heard a man, Josh.
What's that?
I just heard a man.
Residents weren't getting turned, sheets weren't getting changed, showers weren't getting done, they weren't getting their proper meal fed. 2 residents had escaped from here, and they found one in a field close here over by 50. And then I was told he was a larger man. He was found uptown in a ditch, and he had passed away.
I don't see that spider. It looks like
Oh, I was right behind you.
a spider web. I walked right through a spider web. Yeah, it was like I walked through a big spider web. Okay, Tammy, we'll be back to talk to you tonight. Any other spirits inside this nursing home? We're going to be here with you tonight.
Well, I was actually sitting in this exact spot where I'm at right now, and I got this burning sensation on my back, and I walked over to Tony and had him look at it, and he lifted up my shirt, and there was 2 claw marks on my back. I didn't feel anything weird that night, but then the next time we come here, I had a really uneasy feeling. The most uncomfortable feeling I've ever felt in my life. They really don't like me here. I couldn't explain it. The energy here for me is just, it's ridiculous.
Whatever's here, obviously I don't want him here. I don't know what that is. I mean, something was affecting him personally.
We seen a shadow in the hallway. That freaked me out, and I went outside and wouldn't come back in for a while. He had about the same experience.
That was
He was with me.
That was the night that I was feeling real uneasy, and then we ended up seeing all that, and both of us just walked out at the same time.
That thing motion detector went off when that cat ball went off, didn't it? Really? I have to go back and watch that.
This particular room right here, like if you set something up for like an EVP and you walk out of this room into the janitor room, I mean, this thing will pick up EVPs almost every time. I bet you we could do it right now and I'll pick up an EVP.
I was standing in this area right here. I walked away, and on the video, it looks like something's following me out. Weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I guarantee you guys would be impressed with this. Ain't that the crazy you have seen? Now he had his phone sitting right beside mine. We was recording at the same time, and this is the top view of this right here. Set it over here, chumps. Yeah, I don't know what that is. You guys want to try an EVP real quick?
Yeah.
I got Sean, Josh, and Rocky here tonight to talk to you guys. Is that all right?
Are you going to scratch me again when I come back tonight?
While filming this EVP session, our X camera in the main hallway captures this unexplained ghostly figure. You can hear Anthony asking questions in the background. Could this dark figure be a former resident of Pine Lawn Manor?
Show everybody here what you're made of.
You like us being in here filming? We got Sean, Josh, and Rocky here tonight to talk to you guys. Is that all right? You guys hear that?
Mm-hmm.
I heard something there, didn't you?
Yeah, right there. Are you going to scratch me again when I come back tonight?
Are you gonna scratch her tonight? Do you like her being in here? You like us being in here filming?
When you come through here tonight, it's gonna look like Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street. No. Tell me I'm wrong. You come down this hallway, and the way the light shines in this hallway, I mean, it's creepy as I was walking down this hallway right here, and there's nobody behind me. And when I walked, I heard a marble hit the damn floor. If you're in here by yourself and you tell them to throw something at you, there might be a good chance that you're going to get something thrown at you. It wouldn't have shocked me if you did, honestly. And this would be the hallway right here.
Okay, so tonight we are going to be here at Pine Lawn Manor. This is an old abandoned nursing home. I'll tell you what, just walking around this place during the day, these long hallways, it's like super creepy. A few of my favorite places to investigate are nursing homes, hospitals, and asylums. Right now, Rocky and Sean's getting the equipment ready. So I just wanted to come through here and do a walkthrough before it gets pitch dark. But it's just creepy walking around here. This right here is the cafeteria. Now there's this hallway back here that they said is like where a lot of the activity is. There's only been a few people in here to investigate. A few people have ran out of here. They were so scared. We've had people scratched and touched. People have seen dark shadows, heard moaning. Hello? My name is Josh. My brothers and I are going to be in here tonight to talk to you. This hallway. Are you down there? This little doll was sitting up. So this little doll right here, they use as a trigger object. There's a kid here. I'm not for sure why there would be a kid at a nursing home, but one of these doorways has got the name Timmy on it. I don't know which room it was. We have Norma, Marcia, Angel, and Timmy. Was this your room? Timmy, they say that you like this little doll. I'm going to set your doll right here by the window. That sounds like a kid laughing. Timmy, were you laughing? Can I hear you? That hallway down there is the hallway they call the red hallway. And that's where investigators have been attacked down there and been scratched. The bad thing about this is the door I came in is the only door to get out of here. So if something happens, you have to basically run through the entire nursing home to get out. As you can see. And Rocky and Sean are out there. So I'm not going to go to the red hallway by myself. I'm going to stay right here. They say that they see your guys' shadows. Whoa. They say that they see your guys' shadows. Whoa. Hello? I'm just here to talk to you. We're going to be here with you all night tonight. That was so loud. Something's walking in the red hallway. you're in that hallway, can you come out here with me? I'm going to try to go down that hallway. Who did I hear back here? We're going to come back there later tonight. Can you hit something for me? Yeah, that hallway's definitely creepy, and I'm not going back there by myself right now. I'm going to go get Rocky and Sean. We're going to get all the equipment set up, all the alarms, cameras. The sun's about to go down, and we'll start our investigation. I think the doll, yep, the doll's still there. So you guys see, the doll is right there. That's another thing, that room right back here. You guys see where that light is? Right there. They've seen shadows block out that doorway before. And there were a couple guys in here walking through this hallway, and they thought that the other investigator was with them. When they got up to the cafeteria, he was sitting in the cafeteria. So, okay, this hallway's like crazy dark. That's without night vision. That's what I see right now. Who did I hear knock earlier? Where are you at? I did not bring light with me. Was that you? Camera's unfocused. Focus camera. I heard you. Oh. That sounds like something moving furniture down here. It is so freaking dark. Anybody that's investigated nursing homes, they're like the creepiest place to investigate. Because you think of how many people must have died in a place like this. Can you hit that again for me, please? I'm going to get my brothers, and we'll be back, okay? I keep sitting here and like something walking with me. Are you following me? Keep the camera behind me. That room is creepy. Okay, I'm going to go get Rocky and Sean. We'll see if Sean walks around this place by himself in the middle of the night. Oh, that place is creepy.
Whole thing or
Oh, all the way down. I didn't go down the red hallway.
over here?
Yeah, because that's like super creepy back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I walked all the way down to the red hallway. I heard a loud bang in there.
Did you get back here to that room when you met me and Anthony and stuff?
I didn't go all the way back there, no. It's a little creepy by yourself in there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, right now we're at Pine Lawn Manor in Bridgeport, Illinois, getting ready to start our investigation. This was a nursing home that started back in, at least we know, the early 70s, and it just closed in 2005. It's got a lot of history to it. There's been very, very few people that's been in here investigating. The ones that have, there's a few that's ran out of here scared. We've had people scratch. They've seen dark shadows. Are you by our toys?
Do you hear that?
Mm-hmm. I was in here and talked to you earlier. Are you in here with us right now? Are you by our toys? You can move the ball or knock something over. Do you hear that? Do you hear that?
Yeah, like walking.
It was walking and it sounded like, I don't know if it was a voice or somebody singing.
Did you hear that?
Yep,
Where the heck did they come from?
that was down here. Do we hear you? Do you feel like a cold breeze? Can you do that again for us, please? We thought we heard you. We're three very nice guys, and we're here to talk to you tonight. Timmy, we brought all kinds of stuff in here for you to mess with. We got alarms, cameras, toys. Who did we just hear? Were you a patient here? When I got down earlier, like the closer I got to that red hallway, the more stuff I was hearing and like the creepier feeling you get. And that's where the stuff's coming from.
I think that's, Ed down that way, Josh.
Yeah. And they do say that they see like dark shadows peeking out these doorways. Timmy, we got another alarm down here. Or whoever we're hearing. If you get close to those alarms, it'll light up for us. Yeah, it's like the closer.
Whoa, Josh, in here. Something, I just heard something get thrown.
Oh yeah, that's me.
You got a flashlight on.
I can't get that light off.
Right behind you, Josh. Go back there.
Hello? Was this your room? My name is Josh. These are my brothers, Rocky and Sean. What is your name? Come to the red hallway where it's creepy, where you have scratched people. Let's sit here for 1 second and see if we hear. I heard a loud bang from that hallway earlier. Are you back there? Did you hear that?
Hey, are you back there?
Oh yeah, this hallway's freaking creepy. Who did we hear back here? We're here looking for our grandmother. She was in room 401. I feel like something just freaking touched me. Did you just touch me? That was like a light, like a woman's touch.
It's like the third time you've had something happen on back here, around your face and neck.
It's okay if you want to touch us.
Whoa. Felt like something was back there. You weren't shot? It was down there.
Ed, we're in your room.
What was that? Something move or?
Ed, can you hit something again for us? EVP session in Ed's room. Ed, my name's Josh. This is Rocky and Sean. If you can see us, can you give us a response, please? Ed, my name's Josh. This is Rocky and Sean. If you can see us, can you give us a response, please? All we can do is go to that room where they were getting the EVPs, like we did earlier. Set this recorder, ask questions, and then go back and listen to it.
Josh, I think it's right there at that, it's that first door before you go into the other hallway.
Okay, so right now we got an EVP voice recorder. We're gonna try EVP session. Any spirit inside this nursing home, we are here to talk to you tonight. Can you hear us, yes or no? Were you a patient here in Pine Lawn? If you try really hard, you can talk to us. What was it?
I felt like something just brushed past my arm.
Did you just touch Rocky?
It was like, it wasn't somebody touching me, it was like something just like brushed right past it. It was very strange. It's like my freaking neck and everything's getting really warm.
Are you touching Sean right now? All three of us have been touched tonight.
Yeah, that's weird. Well, it feels like it's like my shoulders right here and stuff are on fire. Is my back there? I just see you. There. Man, I swear it looked like somebody was just standing right there in that hallway. That was freaking scary. Can you hit something? Let me know you're here. Make a noise for me. There's some. Is that you? Can you walk away from the table?
Did you hear that, Rocky?
Heard something.
You guys keep talking to it. It was like somebody answered you out here, Sean.
Yeah, I thought I heard something. What's your name?
Had a ball of light out here.
Are you out there with Josh? You can come in here. Can you set this alarm off in front of me? You did it once when we was in here. No way. Thank you.
Come touch my hand.
Something touched you, Josh, you said?
I'm trying to get this ball of light to come to my hand.
Oh. Can you do that again for me? Let me know that you're really here. Is this the same person that's with Josh right now? Walk up to the table for me.
I got my hand out here. Come touch my hand. Please. Yeah, it was weird. I was getting like this ball of light like shining around.
Yeah.
As soon as I stuck my hand out, it went away and hasn't come back. Okay, I moved my hand. Can I see you again?
Like some kind of moaning. That's what I just heard too. You hear a voice there, Josh? Something moaning. Yeah. It's like really quick. If you was out there with Josh, can you come back in here? Something's pressing on top of my hat right now. Are you touching me? Can you press harder? That is freaking weird. Holy crap. Are you touching me? Can you just hear that up there? That's what it says alarm off. Can you set my alarm off? Are you trying to figure out who we are?
Whoa.
What?
That was really loud. Did you hear that? I can't tell if it was like something like metal drug across the floor. Or it hit. It was definitely in the hallway because you know how the hallway has that echo?
Yeah.
It definitely had an echo to it. Oh, ball of light. Can you hit that again for us, please? This hallway is freaking cold, ain't it?
Oh, yeah.
We're here to talk to our grandmother.
Whoa. Did you hear that? Yeah. Sounds like a chair moving.
Well, I thought I heard earlier, like something dragging across the floor. Okay, let's stop here and see.
Back here.
Our grandmother's about ready to die. We want to see her before she passes away.
It's back here, Josh. Is there a room back here? Off to the left?
Yeah, that's the same room that Sean heard.
Down there. Maybe.
Okay, let's wait right here. Is this the room that you stay in?
Something's in there.
Footsteps in the hallway.
There was something in there.
You seen it?
No, I heard it.
What'd it sound like?
I don't know, it went like a gulp.
We can help you.
Feels like something just breathed cold air right in my face. Are you in here with us? You go next door and set that alarm off? Did you just breathe in my face?
It's weird because you get like those slight touches, soft voices. You know, like an elderly person, how they speak softly.
Hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Freaking loud.
It's hard to keep her walking down there.
Rock, you got that SB7?
Hear something say what?
What the hell was that as a kid?
Something said what?
Okay, let's back up.
There it is.
Okay, we're backing away. Okay, we're out of that hallway. We've heard you down here. You can walk up to that alarm. It won't hurt you. This place isn't that old. I know you know what electronics are. Thank you.
Josh, have it stop and then ask it if it's the kid in the turn on.
Can you walk away from that? If that's the child named Timmy, can you walk up and turn that on for me, please? Oh.
Thank you.
Timmy, why were you here? Did you like living here? Were they nice to you here? If you want to say yes, just set that off, okay? Timmy, were they mean to you? Whoever's trying to communicate with us, can you walk up to that again, please?
Tell you what, sitting back here at the end of the hallway, it's creepy.
Whatever it was must be gone.
Can you come back?
You know, nursing homes do have younger patients and stuff. Ones that, shadow. Right down the door. Was that you? Yeah, you see how like you see that light off to the there's like something went right across that light right there. Now it's back here. Now let's try to talk.
Oh, it's back.
Give me that camera, Sean. Right there. Right by the alarm. Was anybody filming down there like a second ago?
I was filming, but I think I was getting the other wall. Now, I had the light on, but I may have caught it. Timmy, is that you? Can you just make that light up with no sound?
Like something moved.
Are you trying to get us to follow you to your room? Timmy, if that's you, we got another alarm in your bedroom. Can you set that off? It plays music. There's a little stuffed animal in there too. If this was somebody's room, can you let me know if you're here? Here in a little bit, I'm gonna use this device. You can tell me what your name is on it. Would you like to talk to me? Can you hit something really hard? I don't know what it is, but it's like I get down this hallway and back of my neck gets really freaking hot again. Like say if somebody was grabbing it, like a burning sensation. Yeah. Back up. Okay. Oh, thank God. I scared the shit out of me. Timmy, where's your room at? Who keeps touching me? Oh! Why? Who said that there? I did. Forgot all about it. Are you in front of the doll? Can you walk away from it? Please? Thank you. Is there a little girl in here? If there's a little girl, can you walk up and set that off again? If it's Timmy, can you set that off? Thank you. So this was your room? Can you tell me how old you was? Was you around 10 years old? Did Josh just hear you? Are you playing games with us? Who scratched the person that was in here before? You know, if somebody's scratching somebody, that's not nice. And what's weird, it's like the touching is like so faint.
Come out here. I keep getting all kinds of shit out here.
Okay.
Check all the camera batteries and stuff.
Did you just hear that? I swear, Rocky, I just heard that moan again. Heard like a thud.
Yeah, that goes pretty good. Just walk around with the little Sony. Is that your doll? You want us to come in here by ourselves?
Something's moving down here, Josh.
So I feel like elderly people love me, so
It's down that way.
okay, well, we're gonna send you in by yourself.
No,
so.
go down here first. I'm telling you, it sounded like something was like crawling. And I seen a mist.
Wouldn't that be creepy if you were in here by yourself walking around and this elderly person in a gown coming crawling down the hallway?
Josh just hear you? Are you playing games with us? Who scratched the person that was in here before? You know, if somebody's scratching somebody, that's not nice. And what's weird, it's like the touching is like so faint.
Come out here. I keep getting all kinds of shit out here.
Okay.
Check all the camera batteries and stuff.
Did you just hear that? I swear, Rocky, I just heard that moan again. Heard like a thud.
Yeah, that GoPro's good. You just walk around with the little Sony. Is that your doll? You want us to come in here by ourselves?
Something's moving down here, Josh.
So I feel like elderly people love me, so
It's down that way.
okay, we're gonna send you in by yourself.
No, get down here first. I'm telling you, it sounded like something was like crawling. And I seen a mist.
Wouldn't that be creepy if you were in here by yourself walking around and this elderly person in a gown coming crawling down the hallway?
Did I just hear you?
Yeah, it's weird because the voices you hear are like real faint.
Yeah, they ain't loud.
Put your hand out. It's like freaking Ice Cube right here, right now.
Timmy, if you're here, can you protect me and make sure nothing tries to hurt me, okay?
On next week's terrifying episode, we go in solo.
Oh, something's freaking following me. It's freaking loud footsteps. It's freaking crawling on the floor or something now.
As we go live with thousands of people from around the world watching, and we are going live, all hell breaks loose during one of our most terrifying nights. If you guys haven't yet, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. So we're gonna walk around here.
Oh, did you hear that?
Whoa. Oh. Okay, this is the creepy hallway. Who's back here scratching people? Are you back here? Who is the child? Oh, kid. Did you guys hear the kid? Something daddy. Oh, crap, that looks like kids' shoes and blood. Is there a kid back here?
What did we think, y'all? What did we think? Well, I don't know. I mean, I think it went okay this live. Normally I can't stay live and share a thing, but I did tonight. All right, I want to see what this idiot has to say. Hold on 1 minute. Whatever he hears, I guarantee you it was part of what he heard.
Sorry, Don, you might not like it too good. But, hey, guys,
Let's see what he has to
speaking of Don
say,
and his
y'all.
little rant last night, everybody's like, what do you think, Don? What do you think? I'm like, I'll answer it tonight. So, in my opinion, I really think that there's something going on, because Don mentioned the police, and Don mentioned Hawkins County. When he mentioned Hawkins County, he keeps meaning CPS. But he mentioned the police, law enforcement. He really took a jab at CPS and the police last night. So it makes you wonder what's behind all that animosity, right? So I think, and it's just me now,
Pickles, you see I made a command for you?
kind of going down. I don't know, like going down arrested, but I think CPS may be coming after them for maybe failure to pay child support. And see, it's probably a court order. So that would be a violation of a court order. And there'd be, I don't know if they go to jail for it or not. So, but regardless, if CPS is having issues with them, getting them in court, and they're in Arkansas because they're avoiding CPS, avoiding answering questions for police.
I think he's about that shit crazy.
That has to do with possibly Summer's investigation. I think that's
really
what's going on.
Believe he is batshit crazy, y'all.
And it's got, it doesn't have anything to do with us YouTubers or Hawkins County CPS or the police. There's, well, it does, but that's what I think it is. They're avoiding, them, and no, Hawkins County Police, PBI, and CPS is not making their life hell. Guys,
it's YouTubers like you that are making their life hell.
I think we can come to the assumption that they make their life hell.
Well, I'm not saying they don't, but you help it out a lot.
And I heard someone say, well, Don just wanted to, they were upset and said, Don just wanted to go on there and express himself, and him and Candace wanted to talk about an issue that, was all over YouTube and yada, yada, yada. Boy, he expressed himself all right, didn't he? Now, let me go ahead and get into what you guys are here for. I know you want to hear this audio clip. I know we're going to love it. Don may not love it, but we're going to love it. So a little bit about the audio clip. You got Candace. Let me see how I can describe this. Candace.
I guarantee you he didn't even get the whole entire thing. He's only clipping parts of it. I bet you any amount of money.
We'll just say
that's how he does it. That's his MO.
Vacations in Knoxville.
He'll take it directly out of context so people will follow it.
What she thinks about it. So take a listen, guys, and then I'll be right back.
Ain't nothing new for Don B.
That was insane. Well, that's not how it's supposed to be at all.
But see, a lot of people don't know, because I haven't told a lot of people.
Hold on, let me see. I think it's all the way up too.
See, I've protected Donnie a lot. Like, Donnie would go out and he'd take off for 2 or 3 days at a time.
Mm-hmm.
He'd be gone on like crack binges, and I'd be there with the kids to get them in school and and all that. I've protected Donnie all these times, and like.
I don't know about y'all, but I can't hear it.
Their daddy was doing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like now it's like biting me in the ass.
Yeah, that's not right. I'm sorry to hear that, Candace. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Not really too many people know, like.
She's not too happy with Dawn, is she? Or she wasn't. Let me know what you think, guys. Let me know what you think.
I think you're about a
she doesn't sound too happy with
dumbass Don B.
His little crack binges in Knoxville. And she says Now we've heard this before.
He's such a
Dawn,
clickbait, man.
but she's saying that she's tried to protect him. Dawn has said in the past that he's been protecting Candace. So, what are they protecting each other from? But you heard it with your own mouth. Take it how you want it. I'm not here to do anything like that.
You twisted it.
And she said what she said. So,
there was probably more to that whole conversation, and he only got that part. How much you want to make a bet?
Guys. Oh, there's more to there. Oh, you have no idea. There's a lot more to it.
What do you want, Kitty? You're just going to aggravate me, aren't you? All right, so that way they can't get mad at me. Here's his channel link. Yeah, I think a lot of times he says things like that. And if you go back and watch that live he got it from, there was more to the situation than what he clipped out. He does that a lot. I've noticed that a lot with that man. I don't get this case. Something don't add up. Is there something in the water or their air? What do you mean? What are you lost on? Maybe I can what are you lost on? Maybe I can fill you in. I'm a Prixie. Did you even go in and see Daddy? Did you even go in here and see Daddy? All right, let's see. I stopped watching after Jody had red truck. That's Jody Sue's mom's truck. That's not hers. And the red truck really didn't come into play until after Summer went missing. A couple weeks afterwards is when it came into play. So we don't even know if that red truck really has any significance to this issue or not. Yeah, you can't. You definitely can't believe nothing she says. Like, her and Don went at it the other night on Prayer Garden's channel. That was pretty interesting. I mean, they went toe to toe. It was funny. Give up on it after Jody Sue. What do you mean by that? After they took Waiting on that dough to get browned. Anyway, so back to her. Exposed her for getting money. People donated to move money. Yeah, no. The reason why she moved is because her and Andy split up and got a divorce or whatever, and he married somebody else. But a lot of shit that she said you can't believe anyway. Most of the stuff that she said, the police said were unfounded. Not that I believe anything that Hawkins County Sheriff's Office says, but them, I think I will believe that when it comes to her. Nothing really has come out of her mouth but vile. Everything is me with her. And now she lives in a camper with her daughter. But there's so much drama with the parents. It's like taking it away from Summer. A lot of it has been taken away from Summer. Because everybody wants the parents to admit to something that we may not even know if it's true or not. Yeah. Nope, nothing new. Bunch of bullshit. I understand everybody's getting frustrated. They want answers. That's understandable. But we can't keep blaming the parents. Listen, 2 years now. 2 years, and they still are saying the same thing. I'm sorry. I don't know if I'd be able to hold a secret like that for 2 years. Especially about my kid going missing.
And bro was getting drunk on live too.
He wasn't getting drunk on live. He was live. He went live. He was going on lives while he was drunk. But that don't mean anything. There's a lot of people that are live that get drunk or high.
Most people say when you're drunk, the truth really comes out.
I don't think he was that drunk, for one. And for two, I believe a lot of times while he was drunk and speaking what he was saying that crap because he knew that's what the people wanted to hear.
Yeah.
Whether it was truth or not, he figured that's what they wanted to hear.
Next time you go, well, how recent has it been since you went and got some? What, when you got the juice?
Well, that was 2 weeks before. Hey, Dragon, how are you, sweetheart?
Whenever you go, I'm probably, if Dan takes you, I'm probably gonna get you to go in there and get me like 2 of them.
I can only do it when that one girl is there. Lately, it's not been her. She's there during the day. Yeah, exactly. But I really do believe that's a lot of it. Like, he would just say things just because he knew people wanted to hear. That's what they wanted to hear. He got so tired of telling people what the truth was, and nobody was listening because they all believed that him and Candace had something to do with it. Everybody has their own top 5 suspects in this case.
Who's your top 5?
And I want to know who y'all believe your top 5 would be. Give me 5 people out of this case that you believe have something to do with it.
You gotta have you.
And I'm not going to say I didn't think that Don in the beginning had anything to do with it, because to me, he's a sketchy man. I still don't know if he had anything to do with it. I would love to say no, he didn't for sure. But we don't have no facts in this case to go on a definite answer. You know what I mean? I'm always going to be innocent until proven guilty. You show me some facts that they had something to do with their kid going missing, or that they done anything to hurt that child in any way, shape, or form, then I'll believe it. Maybe. If it's like good receipts, like factual receipts. But until then, even if I get mad at them and talk shit, my mind is still going to stay that they're innocent until something is proven a fact. And right now, nothing that has been said has been proven a fact. Nothing. Yeah, I'd probably get caught too, honestly. Would be the neighbor one of neighbor. Hey, Circle Box. Which one? You mean JSB Pickles? Hey, Circle Box, you want to see something cool? Wait till you see this. Watch the chat. Give it a minute. Watch the chat. Sheriffy. Well, there was a couple of them, actually, Pickles. There's a few of them. What are you spelling?
Hold on. Why take a flip?
B-O.
Just hold on, bro. We'll see what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm gonna have Stacy all of it. I'm not.
Did you see the chat? Did you see what I did? Yeah, we all knew that they were going to get blamed. I mean, of course, 9 out of 10 times it does have to do with the parents, but not all the Not every time something goes wrong with a child is it the parent that does it. Oh my goodness, dude. Just watch the chat. I'll do it one more time. I'm going to put your name in there. I'm putting your name in the chat. Then watch for Nightbot. BOA. Did you see what Nightbot said? Yeah, Circle Box is a pain in my butt. I miss him, but he's a pain in my butt. If you ask a couple other people on here that I chill with, they would tell you that I had a thing for Circle Box for some reason. I don't know why. I like him as a really good friend. He's like a little brother to me. But they said I get all giddily and giddy and happy, and I was like, no, are you kidding? They had me laughing my butt off. I love dill pickles. Well, for me, it was your voice. I don't care about your looks. I like your voice. You guys feel like watching another paranormal show? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing?
Organizing now. I was taking a flick something what I had on the floor.
You're a dork.
You are too.
Not everyone. Gotta love pickles.
Pickles is good for you.
No, it's my friend Pickles.
I like Rocky to eat. Come back in here. He's getting a little bit.
Are you a YouTuber? Get subscribers every month with AI.
Growing your YouTube channel isn't hard, but most content creators do it wrong.
Hey, that's what I
The
had
old
in here.
methods don't
AI,
work
Google
anymore,
AI.
and even can get you demonetized or banned. Here at Subscriber Studios, we've built.
Oh, shit.
Who's the dark shadow that she's been seeing? You just come up beside me?
On this episode of Paranormal Nightmare, Rocky and Sean will be heading to Clarksville, Tennessee to meet with a family claiming multiple spirits. Unfortunately, I won't be able to make the trip this weekend. Physically and mentally, I just need a break from everything paranormal.
Room, sleeping. Woke up, felt weird, completely pitch black, 3 scratches on my face. My cousin got stuff thrown in her. It had a witch's table built into the back patio. It was concrete. There was a concrete pentagram. There was an altar in that yard. They pulled the carpet out of that house, and there were black circles all through there. That's where a Ouija board comes into play. My cousin had a Ouija board. We played it. My sister gave me her Ouija board. She's 9 years older. That's when stuff really started happening. And next thing I know, I'm above myself. I saw myself. I was above myself. My daddy died. I watched them gurney him out and pump on him and pump on him. So I dealt with a lot then. Things got moved in my house. I just always felt like something was with her. She moved here. She had a rough year. It just didn't feel right. Then she started telling me she's hearing things. Stuff's telling her to do things to herself. Lights flicker, talking, stuff getting moved in the garage. We're in here sitting, and we hear shh, shh, shh. No one else was here. That curtain, it'll get pulled. We're very uncomfortable in the back of the house. It doesn't say good things. And it does try and trick you. You will get eat. It'll try to trick you. Somebody did something in this house or this land. I don't know. I've never seen that many names come out of one house, and they're all different and never the same. Never. I had 2 devices. They both said the same thing at the same time. It's telling her to do things. It's not good. And I want it gone. She wants it gone. And I'm worried about her. She sees a dark figure on the couch. And she said, Mommy's got white eyes. At first she said it was here to comfort her. She thought it was something comforting. Then when I started singing and then she started telling me things, I'm like, say right now, it's not comforting her. It's wanting her get in a cocoon away from everybody and be depressed and possibly do something to herself. And that ain't gonna happen on my watch. That's why I called y'all. She knows something's there. She knows there's God there. She knows the devil's there. She's scared. You have to give your heart to God. And she said, I want to be saved. This is all in the last week. My mom has seen stuff in the house. It wasn't just me. It wasn't just me. They've been here almost 2 years. So, not long after they moved in. I do believe there's a portal here. I do believe somebody did something. I want it gone. I just want it gone. I want her to get her life back. It's my mission to change one person's life before I go. And I want it to be her. This area, when you're closed in, you feel like someone's with you. This room is creepy. Touching her hair. And then this is the scariest room. This is her daughter's room. It gets real heavy. Things move. Toys come on and off by themselves. Stuff like that. Stuff is always getting knocked down up here. It'll get knocked down. She'll come in here. It was like that earlier. And then that bathroom. She always thinks somebody is in that bathroom as well. So that's why she likes to keep the door open and the curtain and the shower halfway open.
So have you seen like shadows and?
It was when I was passing out though. I had anxiety real bad one day and seen something like a shadow walk past me and then sat on my couch. There was one sitting on my couch. Oh, I'm terrified. Terrified. Honestly. I'm scared more for my daughter though than anything.
I got my shirt pulled in here yesterday on the back. The lights that are motion detected still come on when nobody's in here. The garage stuff gets moved around. Like something's out here having a party.
Is there anybody in here who wants to talk to us? You give me a sign, let me know that you're here. Who's the black shadow that moves around?
What temperature you put it up?
I got alarms everywhere. Can you set one off?
If a scammer gets on your system, they're going to live on it. They'll go through things like your photos, on your browser, your emails, passwords, bank accounts, whatever. Guardio can identify these malicious files and block them, even if you've already downloaded them. Our partner Guardio is a cybersecurity company that's created a browser extension that will give you real-time protection across numerous threats while you're online. These guys will give you a free health report of your browser. Through their dashboard, you will be alerted on any confidential information that's being leaked, malicious browser extensions, or even if your own searches are being compromised. Kind of crazy, right? Go to guard.io for a 7-day free trial, and you'll get that browser health check and even be able to add 5 members of your family.
This mistake, Amazon Prime shoppers. Are you still using Prime? Because at this point, it's an online shopping. I told you there's a new exciting. I'm going to show you one simple. That's a lot of money when shopping online.
Watch this. I can show you how to get the sweetest deals online when you shop from major retailers like Amazon and Target. You can drop prices automatically. I can show you how, but I can't do it for you. People are saving real money doing this, $160 million in the last year. Across thousands of different retailers, you'll immediately see this. See what I mean? You'll see better prices you had no idea existed. And you don't even need to ask. They just show up automatically. Download this free tool that'll give you access to the deals like the one I just showed you. Just click, done. That's it. Simple. It takes all of 10 seconds. No need to enter any personal information, no technical mumbo jumbo. It's that easy. What are you waiting for? It takes less than 30 seconds to start saving. And this is all 100% free.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Can you turn that red? That was you. Set that off again. I got an alarm here on Staff's bed. Come on, make it light up for me. There's another device that's the numbers so you can make them go up or down. Can you make it go up higher than that? Come on, there's somebody in here. You need to come out and talk to us. Why you keep trying to get Stephanie to do stuff? You know she don't want you here. Tonight we're going to use Jesus to make you go away. What do you think about that?
I think he thinks you're crazy. That's what I think.
Are you scared of me?
This is Kit's favorite character right here. Or favorite guy. She likes Sean.
You need to do something stronger than that. Come on, you don't have to be scared of me.
Yeah, Rick and Morty's like American Dad or Futurama.
Do something. Let me know that you're here. Look. Walk up to that. Can you tell me what your name is?
I will after this. I can't.
You
I'm
like
not going to stop
Ashley being here?
to put that on, right? Silly.
Sound like I heard talking.
So where?
Am were you hungry?
Just back there. It's like real faint talking.
Water and rinse it out.
Are you hiding? Did you just come up beside me? Can you do that again? You scared me there. You finally figured out how to make one of my alarms go off. If you're in the garage, come back out. Come back in this part.
Right there.
Something just pressed on my leg right there.
Turn that light up.
Can you come over by my hand? Where'd you go?
Well, leave it alone.
All the things I set up in this house that ain't familiar. If you go up, they'll make them kind of noises. It's like talking. Okay, so that's what I got to do is chase you around. Did you go in Stephanie's daughter's room? Come on, where'd you go?
He's playing Duck Duck Goose, Sean.
Let me try sitting here by myself for a minute. What'd you say? Uncle? Is somebody's uncle here? Yeah, I got him back in here.
Maybe he wants you to make him food. Make that go some food.
But
Might be
I
hungry.
wanted Rocky to leave. I wanted to come back.
Oh, I need a
in.
headache.
He
I
was
got a
getting
headache this time.
little
I better take
voices
it.
and sounded like something was being moved. Then I had the music box go off while I was standing beside it. So, what happened to me? Oh no. I'm trying to figure that out. Can you tell me what your name is? Are you related to Stephanie? Is Stephanie's mom here? If you're here, can you let me know?
If you're here.
Who's trying to scare her?
The devil.
Stephanie's mom, would you come talk to me, please?
Don't you think you
We're
should have
trying
got
to
her
help
name?
your daughter. Push. Are you trying to push something out of here?
Oh shit.
Just said my name.
It just said his name, y'all.
Yeah, that's my name. Can you tell me what yours is?
Circle Box, stop being an ass. Leave Pickles alone.
Are you back here with me right now? Give me a sign. Let me know where you're at. Can you say my last?
Oh my gosh. Now the laptop wants to just control what I watch. Oh. I guess it was saying enough paranormal for the night because it kicked me off. It kicked me off of everything. It kicked me out of here. I had to reopen it. It kicked me off of YouTube. I had to reopen it. So it's trying to tell me that it doesn't want me doing that. No streaming tonight. And what sucks is I just started using this computer today. That is horrible. I never had it. I mean, well, I wasn't live. I was in somebody else's live all day today, but it did kick me out a couple of times out of hers too. You know, new laptop, so getting used to it. It's not mine. I borrowed it for a little bit. Praying that things will work out for me this week. But yeah, I borrowed it from my mother-in-law just so I could go live and do my lives and stuff. And it doesn't like me either. Goodness gracious. This sucks. Can anything work to my advantage? Oh, God, it makes me so mad. Oh, gosh, that'd be scary. Oh, Lord have mercy, that worked? Cool. Who uses the name of vain? That's a good Lord. You chased him into your bedroom once? Maybe we need to do a EVP session at your house. I got one of the devices these guys use. They download everything off of their phone, off the Play Store, or they got iPhones, so theirs is a little bit better than mine, but I basically got the same thing they got. It's called Ghost Radar Classic. Yeah, but as long as I don't use it in a derogatory way. I wasn't using it in a derogatory way. Because I always say either golly or good God. I don't say nothing bad. Like taking his name in vain would be saying GD. Or sage. Sage works too. Oh. Burn a little cedar to chase the spirits away. It's sweet grass and sage to attract it. I always heard sage will keep you safe from spirits. No, it's not the same. Taking his name in vain is if you're using it in a derogatory way. And I would never use it in a derogatory way, not on live anyway. Not meaning to. Trust me, I yell at everybody for it. That attracts both positive and negative. Oh, see, I never knew that. I thought sage keeps them away. I'm going to use you in an uplifting way if you don't leave me alone tonight. You're gonna push the wrong button, mister. Damn it. I can't even freaking keep anything in my hand. I keep dropping everything. Holy water. What do I need to ask forgiveness for? I did not use his name in vain. I was not using his name in a derogatory way. Good God Almighty, I'm going to knock you senseless. How did your thing go, Circle Box? Hey, Circle Box, you want to see my new intros videos? Look at this bad boy. So I gotta get you some other pictures, GT, so you can make me a different video. Hello, Miss Patricia. How are you, sweetheart? Dude, it's at 30 seconds. Hush. One's at 20 something, the other one's at 30. Leave my intros alone. If you were going to use the intros that they let you use, they're like 30 seconds. Some are 60 seconds. Quit messing with me. It's not long. And it doesn't really matter. You act like I have 200 to 300 people waiting on me when I go live. I'll be lucky if I have 4 of y'all in here when I go live. So hush. Don't start with me. I'll make you come up here and talk. Matter of fact, I'm going to give you the link. I want you to bring your butt up here so I can argue with you for a little bit. I ain't argued with you in a hot second. This link is for anybody that wants to come up. Just follow the instructions and it'll bring you up here. Circle box, you need to bring yours up here because, yeah, it's been a minute. You don't go live anymore. And if you do, you don't tell nobody. Oh, I miss you too, Miss Patricia. I miss you a bunch. Okay. It's Friday night, though. You're not doing nothing now. Get your ass up here. That's weird. They're doing the King's coronation on the same weekend as the Kentucky Derby. That's weird because usually they go. Flea trying to bug a bear. You're the flea, circle box. Yeah, you still can do them, though. I mean, even though life comes, I'm sure you got like a 15-minute window in between. You can make a quick little video. Let everybody know you're okay. You know, because if they don't come and check me out, they don't know what's going on with you. Where'd GT go? He was in here. Oh, there he is. Is Hilton still here? Yeah, all the cases that I had lined up for you are older cases. I'm trying to figure out what else I wanted to put in there. BVB. What is that, Patricia? What woman? Well, nobody's as special as we are, so remember that. Miss Patricia? Yeah, I told her I missed her. I don't know what BVB means. Unwanted. I don't know. I'm just bored throwing out things there for the that's on the commands. I got a bunch of them. Yeah. Okay. Do what you gotta do. Somebody just sent me a message and says, well, Letitia has one more weekend of freedom, but I was like, I don't know if that's necessarily freedom. What about Patricia? Oh, you're fine, Miss Pat. Miss Patricia, I just didn't understand what you were talking about them for. Like I don't really have any use for the name no more. Like they really kind of like I mean, I didn't expect to get what happened. Like I didn't do anything wrong. And I will stand by that. I did not do a thing wrong. I told them to, as well as old man, that I wasn't choosing sides and I wasn't getting involved. Now, I don't I'm not going to say that they both had an issue with me not choosing, but one side did because they basically told me that, because I was still going over there and I was still friends with them, they basically couldn't trust me. So, hey, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But there's no reason, I never gave them no reason not to trust me. It was just because I didn't want to choose sides. And if I was asked to do it now, I still would not choose a side. But I'm not going to chase anybody or try to make anybody see that. Like, if you can't see that from the type of person I am towards you guys, then there's just no reason for me to keep on with it. Like, I mean, no, what's the word I'm looking for? No hate, no nothing like that. It is what it is. But I know I didn't do anything wrong. So that's where I'm going to leave it at. And well, no, because they did tell somebody that I had wrote something in the chat. And now what I wrote in the chat was to old man, I was like, well, then you have nobody to blame for but yourself for me being friends with them because you introduced me. And I was like, and as soon as I said it, I went over there and told them what I said. So it wasn't like I was hiding it. I didn't say anything wrong because it is true. If it wasn't for Griff, I would have never met them. I didn't know who they were before this. I had no idea who they were before I started hanging out with Griff. Like, I've heard of them, but I never literally talked to them. I never even seen what they look like until I started hanging around with old man. So, I mean, it is what it is, though. Well, you can stay in here with me, Patricia, because they won't come in here. Nora has no reason to step foot in my channel. Not one. I've never said nothing about her. I don't ever pay attention to her. She ain't got no reason to step foot in here. The other two, they have no reason to come in here. They already done told me they don't trust me because I wasn't picking a side, so therefore they have no reason to come in here either. And I'm pretty sure I already took them both, took Lori off the moderate mods list, so. And I know he was live. I was live before he went live, but I know he went live. I don't know if he's still live. But I just rather not be in the middle of all that drama. I haven't done nothing to nobody to even insert myself. I tell y'all daily, I'm lost. I have no idea. So, I mean, I have no idea. When I say I have no idea, I really mean I have no idea. I agree, Pickles. Everybody needs to stop hating on each other. Like, just drop it, leave it alone. Somebody has to be the bigger person eventually and just walk away. I did too. Don't worry about it, Patricia. Don't worry about it. I mean, there's really nothing that they could do. And, the followers that they do have will eventually, hopefully, they don't get tossed aside like the rest of us did. So, I mean, just don't worry about it, baby. Try to avoid them at all cost if you can.
Hey, what's up?
What are you doing, Goober?
Oh, long time. No talk.
I hear you.
Been having a lot of stuff going on in life that's more important than YouTube. So
Well,
I've just been watching, some crime related channels, but overall it's just been more videos related to my other hobbies.
So,
Just
Bug
because I
Munch,
ain't
you
been in the
haven't watched
mood.
anything I've done?
A little bit, not too much. I haven't really watched much true crime stuff at all. Just kind of gotten away from it, just because of everything that's been going on, and yeah, I just don't have a good reason, but I just kind of stepped away from it when things in life happened, and my mom's health got worse, and other stuff happened. I just kind of stepped away from the true crime stuff and started watching other videos and not
Well, I
related
mean,
to it. So I was
it's
like,
always
well,
good to change. Like, I'll skim through YouTube and I'll find a channel that I've never been in. I have no idea what it's about. If they're live, I'll go in there and see what they're about. See, just listen to them. Like, I found a couple of them. I guess they're gaming channels. I'm not sure.
yeah,
But I went in there and I talked to the host, and down to earth, goofy type of people. The kind of people that I like to hang out with, the goofy ones.
yeah. I mean, I still, pop in occasionally on some of these other true crime channels that they're pretty big. Back when I started this channel, and they've only gotten bigger, and one of them, she's asked me to come on her panels and whatnot. I can't even think of her name.
Be careful who channel you go on, please.
I don't do drama.
I know.
I leave that for everybody else. I go on someone's channel, someone don't like, they'll cry me a river.
No, I'm just saying. I would never tell somebody just because I didn't like them not to go there. I just say be careful. That's all I'm telling. I say that to anybody that goes on anybody's panel, even
Yeah, I
on
know.
my own. Just be careful of the panels you do go up on.
Yeah, I know. One of the channels had a little controversy, like voices behind the wall.
Yeah, share.
Yeah, she's had a little controversy, but I don't care about that stuff. It doesn't involve me. That's on them. Whatever the controversy is, I don't care to know it.
I was a mod
I don't
for her.
look into it. She's shouted my channel out and whatnot, which I definitely appreciate. And
I used to mod for her.
yeah, and I didn't actually. I seen her videos and whatnot, and I didn't really know much about her channel until I seen that, hey, someone shared your video, on YouTube, and I was like, huh. So I clicked on it, and I was like, okay. I'm like, we do the same thing, and then I seen, her sub account. I'm like, wow, she's got a pretty big
a lot
channel.
of that was all because of Summer, though.
I didn't talk about Summer Wells.
Later. I'll talk about that with you later. I
Summer
was a sub
who?
for a lot of these bigger channels.
Well, I mean, I really don't care if the channel's big or small.
No, but I'm just
it don't matter to me.
I know that. I'm just saying, I've got some things I want to tell you, and just for you to take it in. If you want to listen, listen. If not, don't worry about it. But there is some things I'd like to tell you about. Some things later.
All right.
Okay. I'm not going to tell you something that
let's see.
I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Take my own advice.
Trying to find the girl's channel. Man, now I feel bad. I can't remember the name of her channel. I got it
Well,
on here.
if you don't remember it before you
I'm
get
looking
off,
for it.
just message me the name.
No, I'm looking for it. I'll find it. Give me a second.
It does, and that's why I don't allow it over here. Pickles, you'll never catch that stuff over here. I may like comment on it, but I don't allow it over here. I'm not doing it, so therefore I would appreciate it that anybody that comes here doesn't do it.
I
There's
don't,
just no reason
you know,
for it.
I don't do drama, and I don't block people, from my chat. It takes a lot for me to block them.
Listen to what I did today. I timed out Sugar and I timed out OG over in Kits today by accident.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, it's Crime Lines and Lies.
Oh, I know.
With Brooke.
I'm a sub of hers and on her Facebook.
Yeah, that girl is she's all right in
funny.
my book. She does some really good stuff. She's asked me to, come up on her panel. Just got set up a time, and honestly, I've been putting her off. She's asked me a few times, and the one time I was going to do it, it just didn't work out. And then, after that, I've kind of been putting her off, because different things are going on in my life and whatnot. But what is pretty amazing, though, is this, I guess, community, you could call it the true crime. I don't consider myself the true in true crime, but I guess I can see why people put me in that category, which don't bother me. Man, a lot of them are supportive, and the ones that know me from back when I was doing videos are like, hey, we miss you. When you're going to do some more videos, I ain't got notifications from you. And I'm like, yeah, I kind of fell off. I've not been doing anything. And it is what it is. Stuff happens in life. Some people are, I guess, better equipped with trying to figure out manage time to be able to do some of the stuff, which I guess I could do some of it at like nighttime and whatnot, but some of the stuff going on, it just wears you down. It's on your mind all the time. Well, basically, my mom in the past month has pretty much died twice. If it weren't for me, she would have for sure died. And she's had to be rushed to the hospital. Her sugar was all the way down to 20, and I thought that was the end of it. That time, luckily, got her to the hospital and stuff in time, and she made a recovery. And then there's another time it happened. Her sugar got down to like 29 or 30, and she's completely unconscious on the floor, unresponsive. Got her to the hospital, and that situation actually seemed like it turned out to be a lot worse than when her sugar was at 20, because it took a lot more work. It took quite a while before she came to and responded, and all that stuff. So I've had stuff like that on my mind, and yeah, it's rough, being like a caretaker, helping your mom, having to do stuff like that. And yeah, so I just kind of put the YouTube thing to the side, because dealing with stuff like that, it's draining, and mentally it takes a toll on you. And when you sit down to relax, you're just like, what, screw it. I don't feel like making a video. I'm not going into chat rooms, not leaving comments, not interacting with anybody. You just want to sit back, listen to music, and just kind of chill. That's basically what I've been doing. Mainly is just listening to music, and that's about it. And then sometimes I watch some car content channels, kind of get my mind off of some other things going on when I'm not listening to music. So yeah, so that's why I've been gone. Not asking for any pity party, anything like that. It's just, no, it is what it is. Figure I'd just put that out there, since I ain't going live on my channel or uploading, But for the ones that's here or come over here that know me and know you, you know, they'll find it and hear it, you know. But you gotta take it, you know, day by day, you know, and keep your faith. That's the most important thing. Gotta be headstrong. You know, sometimes, you know, it takes a toll on you.
Pickle said, "Boy, you're gonna pickle." Oh my goodness. Okay, so Pickle said, "Boy, you're gonna drama on me 2 days now." Is this where I heard you before?
Tell Pickles to speak English. I barely speak it myself, but I mean, come on. If you're worse at English than me, there's an issue. But no, I don't. You know, I don't do drama. I don't really keep up with the drama. You know, sometimes I'll look into it, but if it's just like a little back and forth drama, disagreement, or accusing this person of doing this on their video, or you know, not repaying this and that. But if it, you know, if it is something like sinister, then yeah, I'll look a little bit more into it and whatnot. I'll still be a little cautious, but I'll look into it and I'll be like, you know, maybe I don't need to, you know, support that person anymore. But I haven't really come across anything like that other than that one dude. It's like American Made, I think, or something like that. Ryan Upchurch went after the dude, and he's kind of creepy. Text messages of his got exposed about, you know, doing some slimy stuff, like involving like him and a couple of guys and one chick. You know, that stuff's just not appropriate. No matter how you look at it, I forget his channel name, but I'm like, you know, that's someone I'm not gonna, you know, support. And then his remarks, he could have just owned it and said, yeah, I made a mistake. You know, I said those things. I never went through with it, but that doesn't matter. It's a point that I actually said it and had those thoughts, you know, and whatnot, you know. It's American something. He does like true crime and whatnot. But I was like,
American Cartel?
yes, yeah. And I'm like, that's
He's with
somebody
he's
I
with
can't.
Jared on Point or J Rod on Point.
I don't know who that is.
It's a dude that came in. He came in probably about halfway through Kylie Rodney's thing. And he was calling out all types of people. Him and Harsh Reality went at it. He tried to get Upchurch involved again. Just, I don't know.
I mean, but at the same time, I get why, you know, Ryan Upchurch, you know, kind of went at him. But at the same time,
No, he was trying to go after Ryan.
Yeah, but Ryan Upchurch
Ryan didn't
did
even mess with him.
but Ryan Upchurch did respond and you know, did the whole exposed type deal.
Oh no, that was Tony. That was with Tony.
Yeah, from the American Cartel thing, right?
No, he's from American Assamini drama. I don't know. It's something that's overnight. The American Cartel is a true crime.
Yeah, but he had the little beef going back and forth with Ryan Upchurch.
I don't know about the
Tony.
American Cartel, but I know the American Insomniac did, which is Tony. That's the big guy.
Okay.
But the American Cartel LLC.
Oh, okay, that's a different guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this dude though, that him and Ryan kind of went back and forth at each other.
Yeah.
Honestly, I kind of wish understand why Ryan said the stuff and whatnot. I wish Ryan would have just shut up about it, or he which I can't tell him what to do. He's a grown man. I wish Ryan Upchurch would have not mentioned the dude's YouTube name at whatsoever, or showed his channel, because that dude gained, I mean, good or bad publicity is always good publicity at the end of the day. And it actually increased his channel because he gained more subscribers, because then people were interested in the little beef of back and forth. And then guess what? Just people like you and I, you subscribe to a channel like that where they're going back and forth. You just want to be updated on when they say something else stupid. Well, guess what? After they don't say anything stupid, people like you and I and others, we forget we're subscribed to a channel like that. And then next thing you know, now you're subscribed, you're boosting that channel, whether you're watching their videos or not. The sub account, being enlarged helps out at the end of the day. So, I mean, but like I said, I understand why Ryan, does what he does and whatnot. He has good intentions, I believe. No, he's not right about everything, but he has, I believe, good intentions. But calling out channels by name, it is actually working against his own argument or attack on that individual. Because I mean, look at
I don't understand it.
Dagburn.
Why?
You know Dagburn Johnny Gobble?
No.
You've seen that? Okay. Well, he's some dude who's obsessed with Ryan Upchurch and made all kinds of videos.
Yeah, I know who it
And
is.
he got mad at Ryan Upchurch because Ryan Upchurch didn't take a drawing that he drew of Ryan Upchurch and put it on his fridge, and he got like butthurt over it, and then kept making videos. Ryan eventually responded and then made like a multi-video segment on it. And what it do? It boosted that guy's channel, where now he's getting like 7,000 to 8,000 views per channel.
Damn. But
so
I've never understood it. Like, I don't do it. Why do creators go after other creators? Like, why go real life on somebody that is covering the same thing that you are covering?
Well,
if you are a true crime content creator, then you're covering the cases. What the next creator is doing, or
what it is
in personal life, isn't your business.
It's egos is what it comes down to. It's egos or attention. It's one or the other, and that's what it comes down to. It don't matter if you're on like the supposed same team or playing the same game. You have an ego, or you're wanting the attention from whether it's good attention or bad attention. At the end of the day, it turns out all to be, good attention, because you're increasing that person's views and sub account. Even if they're saying negative things about the individual, they're still winning at the end of the day. So, that's why I just don't do really the drama. I don't get into that whatsoever. That's why I told you I don't care who's beefing or what is going on really. But yeah, but I will. Yeah, I don't really understand. I ain't following Pickles. I can't understand what she's getting at. She's confusing me.
I'm not going to fight for my subs. I mean, I'll fight for my subs, but I'm not going to fight to gain subs. I'm not going to fight to.
No, you got to fight to gain subs. You got to get the better content out. You got to get the more accurate fights. So you're fighting for that.
Over here just to get all that.
No, but sadly, people are attracted to drama. That's why a lot of these idiots out there become like celebrities. I mean, just like the dude on the Bud Light can. I can't mention his name. I mean, he's an idiot.
I come on here to get away from the drama in my everyday real life.
No, I get
don't
that.
want the drama on here. Especially the petty shit that they argue and fight over.
Yeah, I mean,
if it was worth it, it'd be a different story. But half the shit that they're arguing and fighting over ain't worth it.
well, I mean, you don't know that because if they're gaining subs and views, obviously it's paying off. Whether even if they're getting negative comments,
No, it's just because what it is when they go at a lot of them in order to chat with that in their chat when they go live, you have to be a subscriber. So a lot of them will subscribe just so they can be in that live and be able to say something.
Yeah, I've seen people, do that, and that option has actually hurt some of these channels, even some of these bigger channels. Even some people subscribe. They're like, look, if you continue with this, I'm just going to leave your channel, because you're silencing voices of people that are not subscribed, and maybe they're curious about your channel and wanting to interact with the people in the chat, but you're not allowing it unless they're forced to sub. And if they sub, some of them, you have to be subbed for like a few minutes, and some other ones I've seen you have to be subbed for like hours. And I'm like, this is kind of killing the conversation. If you're that worried about people attacking you, then just turn off your live chat and don't have a live chat. There's a lot of successful channels out there that don't have a chat room on their live stream. But if you're worried about people coming in and whatnot, and I know why some of them do it as well. It's not just that; it's some of the spam bots, which I get. They are really annoying and aggravating. But if you got mods, your mods, if they truly like you and your channel, they'll take care of that situation.
I like Nightbot. My mods, all they have to do is put a word in, and Nightbot puts it out there.
But no, what cases have you been following? Because like I said earlier, no, I haven't been really watching much of your videos. And when you had the audio where it had that screeching sound, I just could not bear to watch any of it. Because that screeching sound was just driving me nuts, and then my dogs were going crazy from hearing it. And
that laptop went bye-bye the other day. My dog knocked it off the table, and it will not connect back to the internet. This one is my mother-in-law's spare one. She's letting me borrow. I can't have it use it for too long, but I can use it for a little bit. So.
Oh, so it's not, you can't figure out what's wrong with your laptop? I mean, it's not really the laptop, it's the microphone.
It's only YouTube. It doesn't do it on the Facebook Lives.
Well, it could be some type of setting or something like that, because your laptop used not to do that when you would get on it. It was fine.
I have multiple laptops. All of them are broke. Mine is
I'm in the same boat.
Beeping noise. My husband's Dell broke. It's like a 2001. It's really old.
Yeah, I got an old one.
HP that also didn't work. So it was the Dell I used for a while till it went out, and then I had to go back to mine, which just broke the other day, and now I'm using my mother-in-law's.
Yeah, my laptop, it's older. It's like 2005 or 6. I need to figure out how to reboot it, the factory settings, and then re-download some of the editing programs that I used. But at times it works fine. Other times, it'll take 2 to 5 minutes to load up. Or when I go to do edits, it takes forever at times to make the edit and whatnot. It's just not really worth it, even though I could put better quality videos out using that laptop. It just too much of a headache trying to do it, and then sometimes it'll crash, and so now all your work is down the drain. You know. So I'm going to end up trying that, do like a factory reboot, and then put some, bare minimum editing programs into the laptop. The sad thing is, I got photos and whatnot of family on there. I got to figure out how to save them like an email or external drive thing. So I don't lose them. Because sadly, the age era of technology, a lot of people don't have backups. Nobody prints out the photos anymore all the time. You keep them digital, which that's downside of, laptops. I got something interesting about laptops as well, or computers in general. The, Apple. If you're curious to hear it. You are, I'll tell you. But it's up to you. It's your channel. I thought about doing a video on it because I just think it's interesting. You care if I share? Hello? Well, I guess Dippy's on patrol doing something. We hear you in the background.
I'm here.
All right. So anyway, with Apple, I believe is like one of the first computers put out in I think the 80s or 90s, something like that.
That would have been my
or 70s.
IBM.
Yes, which is Apple. Right?
I don't know. I know my uncle worked for IBM itself.
All right. Well, anyway, this is an Apple computer. Found it interesting. I did a little research and found out, yeah, it is true, and other people have already talked about it. Well, Apple, look at Apple, the logo. It's it's a picture of a fruit with basically a bite taken out of it. Hinting at the forbidden fruit. You know what the original price of that was when it came out? It was $666.66. Now, do you think that's a coincidence that the price is 666 and the logo is a picture of the forbidden fruit with the bite taken out of it? Think about it.
You would bring it there.
No, I mean, seriously. It's not me bringing it there. They put it out in plain sight. It's true. Why do you think they got the forbidden fruit as their logo? Yeah, it's true. They got the forbidden fruit, with the bite taken out of it. And then the price of their computer, of the Apple, back then, the first one, was $666. Now, why couldn't it have been $665 or $667?
Just because it wants to make you ask questions.
Well, because it's had evil intentions.
Oh, you're nuts.
It's true. Look into it. Do a story on it. I dare you. Look into it. I'll let you take that story. Because I ain't done much research on it. I just did a little bit after I seen an article. And I was like, that's a little interesting. So I started doing more research on it. I'm like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. The forbidden fruit with a bite taken out of it as their logo, and then the price of their first computer was $666. Now, why would they have both of those, going on at the same time? I mean, it don't make sense. But then again, it does make sense because it's evil. And I mean, look at what the internet has done to individuals and families and everything. It's created a lot of evil. I mean, porn websites, even back then, were the top websites. A lot of people became millionaires off of something foul like that. And they still continue to be on top. Look at OnlyFans. It's still in that same category because those were some of the first websites the internet used. So you tie that in with the forbidden fruit, and then also tie it in with the price of that computer, and
So now
it
you're
kind of all comes
saying
together.
that computers are the devil.
Somewhat. I mean, a lot of evil intentions with it. A lot of evil intentions. Yeah, there's some good that's come from the computer and people being able to get the truth out there. But overall, majority of it is evil, sickening stuff that's going on. I mean, think about it. I mean, do you think OnlyFans is really uplifting and empowering women? No.
For some people, it may be.
No, it's not. They're lying to themselves. Okay,
That
they
money
got money.
they make off of it
Okay,
probably helps a lot.
but money ain't everything.
That's to us,
And,
not to
and you know what? And you know what God said about money, and the getting a camel through the eye of the needle is easier. A lot of those women, or I would say all, they care about the bottom dollar. That's all they care about, and they're selling their body. I mean, it's interesting. Look into it. Do a video on it. I dare you.
No.
Yeah.
You asked me what cases I've been following. I really haven't been following any.
Summer Wells was the last
because
one.
I've been doing the trials.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I seen that on
And one of the one
Summer
trial that
Wells.
we've been steady on.
Hey, hold on for a minute.
Jury deliberations right now. What did he say? He was talking while I was talking.
All right, I'm back. Sorry. That's what Letitia Stout or Stu or something like that.
Stout. Letitia Stout.
Yeah, she's trash. I mean, she's got what's coming to her, whether she faced trial on Earth or not. She ain't gonna get out of it, even if she escapes judgment here on Earth and gets out scot free. She's not gonna be able to escape it at the end.
Nah.
Just like Summer Wells' case.
The whole thing of this trial, though, is it's not for a guilty plea. We know she's guilty. She knows she's guilty. Her defense team knows she's guilty. What they're trying to get is the not guilty by insanity.
Okay, that's fine. But what those people don't realize is sometimes that bites them in the butt, because there's been cases that if the person there's a case, a guy went that route, and he was looking at 20 years in prison for the crime. I forget what it was. With 20 years is a very, very long time, but they used the insanity plea. So guess what? They could not actually find him guilty, but they sentenced him, to a lifetime of a mental hospital, which means he'll end up dying there because the only way for him to get out of it is if he somehow becomes sane, which I believe he actually was, but used that to his advantage, or what he thought was his advantage. And if he does that, then they could potentially bring the charges back up, which means then he could be charged and then do the jail time. So it kind of bites those people in the butt, because a lot of times they get thrown into a mental ward where that's where they live out all their days. Yeah, they might have a little more freedom in there, but they're going to be drugged up from all kinds of different medications. And who wants to live that way? In this case, I can't remember all the details or the guy's name right now. He would have been better off just taking the plea deal, getting the 20 years. But instead, he went that route thinking he'd be able to walk free, and no. And then his lawyers were trying to fight to get him out of it. And they said, okay, y'all get him out of it, then he's going to have to stay in trial for what he did. Even though they can't get him on like a actual murder charge because he's insane at the time, they could still get him on some other charges, which means now he's still got to do prison time. So yeah, I mean, if she gets an insanity plea, okay, big deal. I don't care. She's gonna be locked away no matter what. Either way, she's gonna think she's getting a little bit more freedom in a mental ward, but she's gonna be forced to be on medications. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not a win-win in her book. Now there are some cases where, and it's mainly worked just for mainly women, from what I've seen, that some of these women go in there and then they mysteriously get better within like 3 to 5 years, and then they get let back out to society and whatnot. That has happened as well. I'm not going to act like it don't. But majority of the time, those people end up getting stuck there for life, when in some cases they weren't even facing life. They're just facing, a long time in prison, but they weren't facing life. See, are you looking at some other cases? Because I know you talked last time we were on your panel together. You were talking about that there were some older cases that you were going to cover and look more into. And I don't know, honestly, like I said, I ain't been watching your channel or really anybody's channel when it comes to the true crime stuff. So I don't know if you've committed to those yet, or if you've just been mainly doing the trial stuff right now, or the trial and some other cases. I don't know.
Yeah, basically just trials right now, because if the case comes up, I'm not trying to take on any new children cases, and that seems to be what's coming up here lately, the last couple weeks. I'll look into it, but I am not getting into it, if you know what I mean.
Okay. So is possibility open that you're still going to cover some of these older cases that you found and whatnot that you were talking about that were from like 3 to 5 years ago?
Ow! cat. But yeah, no, there was there's 2 other trials going on. 2 that we were waiting for, but we didn't count on all 3 of them being at the same time.
Okay. Hey, it just popped in my head. I think it's the Letitia one, or is it the Summer Wells one, where the guy said he had like no involvement or whatever, but he was in jail or something like that at the time, but now he's back in jail again, and people were kind of turning on him, saying no. Some of the stuff he was saying and doing makes him look guilty. I think it was a Summer Wells case,
Okay,
like
well,
the
yeah.
dad or uncle.
Okay, so with Summer Wells, everybody has thought from day one that it's her parents, and
Well,
some
who's the
type of
guy?
essay involved her dad.
Okay, so the dad was in jail at the
He
time
was in
she
jail for
disappeared.
something totally different. It had nothing to do with her case.
But he was in jail at the time she disappeared?
No,
No?
no.
But that
He
was
didn't go
being
to
put
jail
out there at
until
the
the
time.
February after.
Okay, but people, I guess, got it mixed up that he was in jail at the time. You know,
No, he wasn't in jail when she went missing.
yeah, and he did something to, I guess, incriminate himself. Now he's back in jail for something else. Is that
No,
right?
he's not in jail. He's out of jail.
I thought he went back to, like I said, I ain't been keeping up with it, but I thought I seen something that he ended up going back to jail, and now people kind of turned against him and they're accusing him of being involved as well.
No, they've always accused him. They have always accused him. Like Cheryl, Voices Behind the Wall will tell you she believes that they done something.
Yeah.
BK will tell you he thinks they done something.
And your favorite YouTuber, Bullhorn Betty or something like that, that Bullhorn chick.
The Squeaky Boob Troop believes they done something to her.
Yeah, she would. Yeah, that girl should be locked up for what she did, whether they're guilty or not. I'm sorry, you don't do that to somebody. Especially if you ain't convicted.
I'm sorry, but a lot of these YouTubers, for what they did to them people, should be locked up.
And it's happened in other cases, and they're like, okay,
but not as
big
bad.
deal. We got it. Yeah.
Everybody learned from Summer's case.
But YouTube should not tolerate that type of behavior.
They don't care. It's making them money regardless.
Yeah, okay, but the dude, which we can't say his name, the guy it's on the Bud Light can. Everybody knows that. You can't talk about that situation, and if you do and put out the picture and the name, then YouTube is demonetizing that video where you do that, and it's still making YouTube money. You see what I'm saying?
You know, it sucks. What if they're not monetized? Because like Kit can be monetized, but she doesn't. She has not made herself monetized at all.
You know why? Because when you get monetized, you now have a separate rule base that you have to follow. When you get monetized, you got a lot more rules. That's why some channels, I've seen some real big channels, it's at like a couple 100,000 subs. They refuse to be monetized. They sell merchandise, but they refuse to be monetized because when you get monetized, people think, oh, you're just raking in money from views. But honestly, you got to get like 1 million views, and you get, once you get like 1 million views on, say, a video, you're only getting about 20 or 30,000, which is a lot of money, but it's not worth it with the rules.
You only have to get that many to get paid for a video. Now, if you do like what we do lives, you have to have the 4K watch hours and the 1K subs, or the 1K subs and the 1 million views on your short videos.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, people think, if you get like, say 5,000 or like 20,000, 30,000 views, that you're making bank when you're not. Because when you look at channels that have a decent pay rate, and they got a video went viral and got over 1 million views, they're only making, and I say only, because a million views only pays them about 20 to 30,000. And yeah, that's a ton of money, but you would think that a million views would put them at like at least $100,000, but that's not the case.
Kitty. Dude, you cannot sit there. No. You got to. Thank you. I don't know, dude. It's just crazy. You're fine, Maisie, baby. I've been reading out what people are saying anyway, so you're good. Oh my God. I do know I'm getting tired. This trial has put me through the ringer. I was so hoping they were going to be done today, and then Monday they could start sentencing phase. So maybe that's why they did stop it today. So that way they can start the sentencing phase directly after verdict.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, to be honest, I'm not big on like some of the trials and whatnot. I watch some trial stuff, but really the main channels I watch for trial stuff is like attorneys, lawyers and all that are lawyers within that sector, where they can like really break down the information and give like case law and examples of potentially what's happening and all that, to dumb it down for people like me that don't understand some of these terms or what they mean or what they can carry. But even then, watching some of those channels where they got all these attorneys and lawyer or scholars, whatever you call them, breaking it down, still not, to me, that interesting. I don't know. I'm just not big on the trial stuff. I'll wait till the end and watch the trial as the judge is scolding them and telling them where they can go and that they're being locked away for a while. That's just me. I mean, are you getting decent views on your trial coverage, or where you get more views?
Me and Kit go back and forth. If she doesn't stream it, I'll stream it. But I don't stream when she's streaming because a lot of my people are from her chat.
Yeah.
A lot of her people are my people. So,
well, let me ask your view count on the videos from evidence and all that you were getting on that case. Is it with the covering the trial? Is it about the same amount of views? Is it more or is it less?
It's about the same. It hasn't really changed much.
Okay, I was just curious because I don't know. My opinion, I would say, hey, hold off on this trial stuff unless they say something stupid. Then make a little video about that. But as far as like streaming the whole trial, it just drug out way too much. And
well, we always have fun when we do it because we all chat in the, it's a smaller chat, so
yeah.
you don't have to worry about, we all can communicate.
Yeah, so, I'm not knocking you for it. I just was trying to understand, like, the demographic on something like that.
It's more or less we just it's just time for us to get together and we can shoot the shit while we're watching it. We listen to what's going on and we talk about, hello, innocent, how are you, sweetheart? And we just talk about it, and and then we talk about whatever else. It's not just the trial.
Okay, I mean, like I said, I didn't know. I was just curious, on something like that.
Yeah,
because I wouldn't think, my opinion.
Just trial talk, that's for sure.
I wouldn't, my opinion, I wouldn't think a lot of people would tune in to like a full out stream of a trial with a little side talk. That a lot of people would be like interested and stick around for the whole thing, because some of them could be like up to 7-8 hours long, and
Yeah. Oh, I know. You just not into that stuff.
Nope.
But like I said, a lot of the people that I know, like OG, she loves it when it's a long one, because that way while she's at work, she can listen to it and not have to worry about constantly changing it. Because when she has to stop working to change what she's listening to because it's over, so she rather
Yeah.
watch something that's like an hour and a half, do what she's got to do, and by the time she's done, it's done.
Well, you just food for thought. You could cover like multiple cases on one video that would amount to like an hour to hour and a half long by going into details on each one of them, and then after that video, then you'd be able to take and section down and clip say crime story A, and then upload that separate by itself, and then crime story B, and then upload that by itself, and then crime story C, and then you would get a decent amount of views for the full hour long stream with multiple cases in it with details. Then you'd get additional views from the ones that just want to see just this story or the other story.
Yeah. But usually, God bless these dogs outside. CJ, go see what the dogs are barking at, please. Hold on now.
Yeah, now dogs are barking here, so. Hey, folks, by the way, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And if you have the ability to share this stream over on your YouTube channel in the community tab, do that. Even if you don't have a bunch of subscribers or anything, it's still helpful, and it can still actually boost up a channel because of the algorithm. So it can still help our channel out, even if you got like 100 subscribers. You sharing it out over on your channel, even if you're not really making videos, but you got a community tab, and if you use the community tab to post other stuff, then it don't cost you anything, and it's free. And if you like that creator, it actually does help. Because pulling in an additional person or two, that can make a big difference on a channel, because maybe one of them might not have known about her channel, and they see it from your post on YouTube, and they could be like, okay, I'll check it out, and they might have some connections and whatnot, or they might be a bigger channel with a bigger reach, and ask that person to, hey, come on and let's discuss this case with the information that you have and whatnot, and it helps out everybody. And yes, innocent until proven guilty. I do like that name, because a lot of people are quick to judge anymore, and a lot of times it's guilty until proven innocent. And some of these people just don't understand that it doesn't work that way, or it should not work that way. But sadly, we know that a lot of times it does work that way, in the court of the public opinion. Hey, Macy, I ain't seen you for a while either, so hope you're doing well.
All right,
But
I'm
yeah, I
sorry.
plan on, getting back to making videos. I know I said that a while back. I just didn't expect all the other, life situations to kind of pop up and whatnot and kind of distract me and take my energy away from doing videos. But YouTube's not the most important thing, in life all the time. So, but I will get back to it. And I think instead of getting back to doing it and just doing live streams, I think I'll end up just doing a lot of uploaded videos on different crimes that's occurred. And then, after about 4 or 5 of those videos, then I might do like a short live stream. So then, I'd be able to interact with you all in a live setting. Because I love hearing, from the viewers and subscribers, just as Dippy does. Because it is kind of cool to, talk to some of the people in the chat room and whatnot that you've seen comment on some of your other videos and leave their opinions and whatnot. And it's a full moon out too, which I don't know if you could see it where you're at, but it is amazingly beautiful.
Wow. Somebody texted me that I haven't heard from in almost a year.
Oh, wow. Off of YouTube or?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that good or not so good or?
I don't know why she. Yeah, we're not going to go there. But anyway, my dogs were going nuts out there. I chose mine for Don and Candace. They had said things that upset people. Heck yes. Works both ways. I would never want to go through what they are going through. I agree with you 100%, honey.
Now, who's that?
Even though, as much as I tell people, you got to put yourself in their shoes to understand what they're going through.
Well, who's Don and Candace? The name
Summer's
sounds
parents.
familiar. I can't remember.
Summer's parents.
Okay. But don't the majority of people believe they did it or had something to do with it?
Yeah, but we don't know what happened because she just vanished. Like, there's no trace of this child anywhere from June 15th of last.
But they've claimed all along they had nothing to do with it.
Well, Dad was supposed to be at work. Mom, Grandma, and the boys were there, but Mom was helping Grandma. The boys were either watching a movie or playing on the internet. I'm not quite sure. They were amongst themselves, let's put it that way. And Summer decided to go downstairs to go play. And obviously she decided to go outside by her swing. And from the point of her going downstairs to go play in her room, that's the last point anybody's seen or heard from her.
Okay, that's what I kind of remember now that you say it. Which is sad, because a lot of people already believe the mom and dad had something to do with it. Now, from what I've seen, the mom, she does seem like a little slow. I'm not being mean or rude.
Mom?
Yes.
Yes.
She seems a little slow, and I've seen a video.
She has heart issues.
Okay, but I mean, like mentally slow.
In her life.
Yeah,
she's been through a lot of DV in her life.
Okay, I just mean like mentally slow. It's just kind of how she comes off, like, because I remember seeing a video where she lifted up a board or something, and she said, Summer was down here in this basement thing, and it's just kind of odd how the whole thing was set up. Like, I guess a child could fit through that little cubby hole to go down into the basement, but it's
Okay,
like,
it wasn't a cubby hole, dude. What it was there
well,
was
it looked
like
like
this
it.
bar. It was like a table bar type thing, right? To where the
Yeah.
kids could sit at and watch TV and eat. But behind it was a little, like a, you know how like you have an attic and you have a pull down stairs
Yes.
to close it? That's kind of similar what this was, but the stairs just never went back up. They just stayed down.
Okay.
Now they have it fixed to where it's a complete staircase banister going up and down, to go up and down. It's not what it used to be. Like, people are making a big thing out of it. To me, that's something that I grew up with, because my aunt had a attic that my cousins had their bedroom up there, and they had the drawstring pull down steps to get up there. I mean, it's just something I grew up with. To me, that's normal.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool.
I
I mean,
mean,
grant you, it wasn't really wide enough for the adults, but they still made it up and down it.
yeah. I mean, it
Hey,
just.
Duckin, my
I don't know.
love.
Just to me, there's like a lot of variables in the case. Either the mom is good at lying, or she actually had nothing to do with it and it doesn't know exactly what happened. Um,
That's what I
or
believe. I
the
believe the
father,
parents don't know nothing. They know as much as we know.
yeah, or the father or family member actually had something to do with it. Because there's been cases where people's been arrested without a body. I mean, those cases are hard, but they happen. It seemed like you would think, with some of the information put out there, that they would go ahead and file some type of charges on both of them with information that supposedly they have. But I don't think the information is enough to even get that type of charge, even a minimum charge. And I think the police are lacking a lot of information, and the mom, just like I said, is a little slow, it seems like. So, which again, I'm not putting her down. Everybody has their struggles, but honestly, I don't know what to make of it. Is she innocent, or she possibly have something to do with it, and she's just good at lying? Or if she actually knows nothing about it, but possibly the dad does, or another family member. I don't know. I mean, because so much information's been put out there, it's like,
That's the bad part. No information has been put out there. Just about everything out there is nothing but lies.
well, what I mean, information is people's opinion, and really looking into it for what information's out there for more than what it is. Some people are quick to judge. That's what I mean. And
Well,
there's a lot of those channels out there
this
that,
first happened, everybody's had such a hard on out for the mom and dad. No matter what, they're always going to be guilty, regardless. They're
yeah.
always going to be guilty of something.
Well, yeah, they definitely look at the mom, but most of the time, these cases, when it involves a little girl, they look extremely hardly at the father. Because then they bring up all these nefarious reasons as to why he could have done it, because he did this or that to her, it based on no information whatsoever. What I mean? It just, I don't know. I know a lot of people are really
Agreed.
got a lot of vested information in it.
Stop. What are you doing? Lay down. I agree with you, Innocent, but I've got to admit, I've been on her case for going on 2 years now, and knock on wood, not one person has came at me sideways about it. no matter how much I stick up for them. And I stick up for them a lot.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know, that case is a little bit of a tough one. I kind of see why some channels have basically backed off of that case, because there's not enough information to prove one way or the other, and there's not much information. Just like the Kylie Rodney case, I still see people putting out all kinds of videos, on that, and I'm like, wow, this is crazy. It's like either some of this information's true, or they're getting enough interaction on those videos that it's worth it for them to keep stringing it out with what little information is, I guess, kind of getting out there.
I don't know. There's just so much BS, dude, and I'm serious. Like, there is so much BS, and it's the creators that are bringing this BS out. Like, they'll mention something, not even being serious about it, and not realizing how much their chat looks up to them. And they'll say something just joking about it, but their chat will think they're serious. And just
Yes.
go with it, and that rumor just goes and goes and goes.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It is
Yeah,
so
definitely.
I'm glad the people in my chat, my subs, they all have a mind of their own. And I mean, there's quite a few of them here that don't have the same opinion as me on it.
Well,
But
they
I have quite a few, like Innocent, like she is just like me. Like, we are always going to be innocent until proven guilty. You show me something that them parents done to them children that was against the law or that hurt them, and maybe I'll change my mind. But no matter what they do, even if they come online and porn bomb somebody, that's not going to make me change my mind on what they are. That's just them being stupid and petty. Like, I mean, they haven't done it, thank God, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's why when I was doing streams, I'm cautious about who I let up, as sadly any YouTuber should be, because you have a lot of people that will pretend to be somebody that's known in your chat room, and they've been on your panel before. They'll steal their picture and their screen name and whatnot, and
Oh, wait a minute.
you don't
Hold on
always
1
think
second,
that.
Circle. Are you talking about B, Innocent? Because I think you were a mod in his chat.
I don't even see who you're talking about. Who is
Innocent
B?
until proven guilty.
Oh.
I've known her for about 2 years now.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know it was a female or male, because, like I said,
She's
these
female.
screen names.
She's female, but she doesn't live in the U.S.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I know. I mean, when I lost my wrench, it didn't really bother me. I lost my wrench. I just didn't know why. And
I
then
don't
when I
care about a
found
wrench.
out why, it was really petty. And I felt dumb because BK didn't know nothing about it. It was right there when he had so many people, and so many of them I called from the get-go were going to really be bad for him, and they were. But he's a big man. He's grown.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. I'm a little different than most. I don't care about a wrench. You can take your wrench. Well, I tell a lot of these channels, I don't care. Wrench doesn't make me
Oh, wow.
feel
That's
better,
sad.
or anything like that. Some people let the wrench go to their head, and they think they could do whatever. And hey, I mod for so and so. It's like, okay, you want a cookie? Like, who cares?
He got mad at me because I was in Voices Behind the Shits Chat and Griff. And him at the time, him and Griff weren't getting along, and I didn't know who they were. The mods brought me over there, so like they set me up. They all set me up. They set Honest Rage up, and then they set me up.
Drama alert.
Yep. And it was all because we were closer to him than how they wanted to be, and they weren't there, so they had to get rid of the ones that were closest to him. I didn't ask for orange either. I agree with you. I stand with them on innocent. Until you can prove otherwise, they didn't do nothing to that baby. Nothing. The only thing they might be guilty of is verbal and mental, even though it's just as bad as SA or physical. But
not same category.
I'm just saying, like, they're not. I mean, none of them are worse than the other, except for SA. SA is the worst one you can have. And then it would be physical, then it would be mental, and then it would be verbal.
Well, I mean, verbal and mental kind of go hand in hand. They're terrible. But when it goes beyond that, putting hands on someone, that is 10 times worse.
Them kids were always happy. They were always doing something. They got whatever they wanted. Them kids weren't being abused in any way, shape, or form.
So,
and they would have never thought about DW having any type of essay with his child if his stepsisters didn't come out and say that the stuff that they said the week after their 6-year-old niece went missing. Why are you deflecting her case? Like, that didn't make any sense. You had all these years to go and warn people and do whatever, but you waited till she went missing to bring it all out. That's like 30, 40 years later. That's crazy. And that's why he still hasn't been arrested for it. Because obviously they didn't take him seriously either. I'm not saying it didn't happen, and I'm not saying it did happen. But if you ask Don about it, he will tell you about it. But he makes it out to be like, since he was only like 12 years old, between 11 and 13, I'd say, in between that age, it was like a game to him. It wasn't nothing serious. And he said it was all touching. It wasn't nothing else other than touching, which I'm not trying to make an excuse for. I'm just saying, why did you wait so long? If it traumatized you that bad and bothered you that bad, why did you wait so many years?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here. My voice is getting a little dry and whatnot. I ain't been feeling the best. Been having like allergy issues and whatnot. Drive me nuts.
It's that time of year, love.
Yeah, and mowing the grass at times sometimes does it, but sometimes it'll open up my sinuses, and then other times, my nose is stopped up or it's runny. Yeah, sometimes I'm coughing, sometimes my throat's dry. It just, man, it's aggravating.
Yeah.
But I'll possibly join up with you next time maybe, or the time after. It just depends on everything that's going on, but
I'll just keep sending you the links, and when you come, you come.
Yeah, just let me know. Send me a message and whatnot, and the topic, and if I got time to join, then yeah, I'll I'll come up for a minute. I'll come in the chat room, see what it's about, and then go from there with it.
Sounds good.
But I appreciate you having me on. And as I always say, God bless, and remember, bless others. Peace.
That man is too much, y'all. He is way too much. He's a little extra sometimes. But I did want to say, I'm I probably will do a live tomorrow at some point, maybe. And I doubt I will do one Sunday because I have a family reunion. And I mean, I know it'll be over with before 5, but depending on how I feel afterwards. And if I do one Sunday, it'll probably be late night Sunday. Because I don't even know if I do one tomorrow. It might be early because I've got a lot of cooking to do. A lot of cooking. Yeah, he is a sweetheart when he wants to be. He could be a royal pain in the butt, too. I will, sweetheart. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, guys, I'm going to hop off here. It's after 11. Get some stuff together for tomorrow morning's live. And I love your faces. Be kind to each other. You never know what a smile will do for the next person. They're contagious sometimes. With that being said, I love your faces, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.